Hey there, what's up guys, this is CryptoMac and we are watching Crypto with CryptoMac. Hope you guys are doing great today. Before going into this video, please like this video and also subscribe this channel to support this channel. So today we have lots of news. We are going to discuss most of the bullish news in terms of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and we are going to see one of the amazing project that is going to be launched on November 30. The token going to be launched on November 30. So we are going to discuss about that one. It's kind of what we can say is it's an competitor to Chainlink, or we can say Chainlink killer, but it's a little bit different from Chainlink and then a little bit different from other oracles. So we are going to see that project also, and we have lots of things, guys, lots of things happening around the traditional market and traditional among the institutional players. And you can see we are going to see one of the news, that is this one: Bitcoin hits front page of Wall Street Journal. So this is more important in terms of mass adoption and in terms of Wall Street and in terms of retail investors to come into cryptos, to come into Bitcoin. So this is one of the important bullish news. And another one important bullish news about ETH is Ethereum 2.0 confirmed for December 1 launch, just hours before the deadline. So before the deadline for the record amount of ETH to be staked, we have completely fulfilled the record amount of Ethereum to be staked for ETH 2.0. So everything is confirmed. Now ETH 2.0 is going to be launched on December 1. So this is an amazing news in terms of Ethereum. It's an amazing thing. So we are going to see this one also, and we are going to see one more project about that Oracle project. So first we will be doing market analysis, and we are going to do some technical analysis in some of the top 10 alts, because they are performing very well during the past we can say during the past week. That is very much nice to see. The altcoins are coming back. The altcoin season is coming back. So we are going to discuss about that one, and we are going to discuss about the technical aspects of all these altcoins. Then we will be moving one by one news, and then we'll be seeing that project. So stay tuned and let's dive into this video. First of all, we can do market analysis in CoinGecko. If we see the top 24 hours, if we see the 24 hours top 10 coins, we have Bitcoin minus 0.3% down, Ethereum 4.2% up. So Ethereum is heavily bullish. And next we have XRP. XRP is 53% up, and in the past 7 days it is 142.7% up. So this is the altcoin season, guys. See, XRP is pumping a lot. Now it is $0.69. So it is very much important. We can reach $1 anytime. In terms of XRP, we can see that in the technical analysis. Next we have Bitcoin Cash 17.3% up, Chainlink 4.7% up, and in the past 7 days 24.3% up. Chainlink is slightly bullish. It haven't started its parabolic move. Chainlink haven't started that parabolic move, but it seems, looking at the chart, it seems it going to start the next parabolic move. So we are going to discuss about that one also. Next we have Litecoin Miner plus 1.9% up, Polkadot plus 4.5% up, Cardano 9.6% up, and the past 7 days 61.2% up. Cardano is also still bullish, and you can see it went parabolic also, Cardano, and it's now at $0.16. And we know that next year February the Gogan phase is going to launch. That is smart contract phase for Cardano is going to be launched. So at that time we can expect that's a huge bullish news in terms of Cardano. So let's see how it behaves in the future. And we have Binance Coin 8.7% up. Now let's see the past 24 hours top gainers. If we see the top gainers, we have Stellar, that is 60.9% up, and past 7 days 107.6% up. But in terms of Stellar, now that blockchain that is most of them are not using that, but because of these hypes and the previous highs, because of these things, Stellar is pumping. But nowadays they are this particular thing is not used by most of the projects. Let's see how it behaves. And in terms of XRP, the next it is 53% up, Nano 31% up, Status 30% up, Horizon 24.2% up, Kusama 23.9% up, NEM 22.3% up, Tron 22% up, IOTA 19.4% up. So lots of things. Dogecoin 19.3% up, Icon 19.1% up. So you can see most of them are gainers. Say above 10%, most of them are in above 10% up. So that is more important in terms of this shows the market is bullish, and you can see this shows that altcoins are coming back. now the altcoin season has started, because Bitcoin is moving sideways. That is the main thing. Once Bitcoin is moving sideways, we can expect the pumps that can happen in altcoin. Once altcoin started to move sideways, then Bitcoin, most attention will go to Bitcoin. This is how it works. And next we have the top losers in terms of past 24 hours. Sushi minus 10.3% down, Nexo minus 8.5%, then no losers, guys. No loser at all. These are some of the DeFi, and it's minus 2%, minus 2. No, nothing much. So no losers are there. So this is in terms of market analysis. Now let's see the technical analysis first for Bitcoin. So in terms of Bitcoin technical analysis, we see the chart. We have been discussing about this one. Bitcoin is nothing doing pretty much now. Now we can see it's moving sideways, but it haven't broken this particular parabola that we have drawn in the previous videos. So this haven't broken yet. So this parabola is very much important in terms of the trend changing aspect. So it haven't broken yet. We can see some rejections when it touches these parabolas. So how we have to wait until any market confirmation, any technical confirmation in terms of chart. If we go in shorter time frames in terms of 4-hour chart, and if we see in terms of 4-hour chart, we can draw something like this, but it looks like it's forming a some kind of wedge. So let's see how it behaves, whether it is going to break it up and go upwards, or whether it is going to break downwards. If it is breaking downwards, the most important thing we have to consider is it is breaking this parabola also. That is more important. If we are breaking down, and if we are closing with 1 day day candle, if we are closing below this particular level, this trend line and this level, we are breaking this long parabola, which means we can expect a trend change. So this is very important. This is a very crucial zone in terms of breaking, whether it is going to break upwards or whether it is going to break downwards. If this break downwards, we can expect the next important support zone would be around $15,800 to $16,000. So this is one of the important support zone, and we have been expecting some corrections, but 20 to 25% corrections. If we see, it would come up to 16,000 is minus 15%. So minus 15% correction is also possible, and who knows, minus 15 also possible, or minus 20 to 25 also possible. Sometimes the market will touch this price and it can go up further and further. So it depends, and we can't able to predict the market correctly. We can't able to time the market. So now if we see minus 15%, this particular support zone is very much important, and if we take minus 25%, this particular support zone is important. So $13,800 is one of the important support zone, and we have one more support zone, that is $16,000, around $15,800 to $16,000. So these are the two crucial zones in terms of support. And one more thing we have to consider is in terms of weekly. If we go to weekly, we have to consider this one, 21 week moving average. If we see this 21 week moving average, it is moving up and up. So now it is staying around $11,300, and we have to wait for some times to see. Maybe this consolidation can take around 2 to 3 weeks. At that time, we can expect this particular 21 week moving average to be around this area, that is $13,500. And this is also important in terms of Bitcoin bull cycles. It can come up to this also. That time we can expect the price, this particular 21 week moving average will be around $13,900. Let's see how it can behave in the coming days. So in terms of support zone, this has to be broken, and this has to be broken. These are the important support zones. And in terms of and you can see 21-day moving averages now reaching this area. 21-day moving averages now almost reaching this particular area, around $15,800. So in terms of correction, this is a considerable support zone, and next support zone is $30,800. And in terms of upward direction, it would be the all-time high. All-time high will be this particular important resistance, and once it broke, there is no resistance at all in the above prices. So let's see how it behaves. And now in terms of Ethereum is bullish, guys. Ethereum is bullish. If we see Ethereum, now you can see Ethereum has started this parabolic move, this parabola, but nothing much, no price action movement in terms of in terms of this particular technical chart, because it is going parabolic. And one more thing about the resistance and support level is we have the important major resistance which is at $800. Apart from that, we don't have much big resistance. Maybe this particular dollar, that is $621, can act as a small resistance, but let's see how it break, whether it is going to break it or not. And this is the important zone. Other than that, next is the $800. $800 is an important zone. And if we consider some, let's take Fibonacci retracement. So if we see this one from this down and then previous up from this to this, so it looks like we have one more level at 0.786, this percentage, that is around $670. So this is one of the key level in terms of Fibonacci retracement. And one more important level is this. So we can see here in this particular zone. So let's see how it behaves. But in terms of higher time frames, $800 is the important resistance. We have to broke this $800 level in order to move up further. And apart from that, in terms of a shorter time frame, there is no much you can see no patterns at all, because it's moving parabolic. So in terms of downward trend, it has to break this parabola. That is more important. And if it is breaking this parabola, we can expect that support would be around $440. So $440 will be acting as a support in terms of breaking. If we can expect, and also during the Bitcoin correction, so from here to here, it would be around 25%. So if Bitcoin is correcting 15%, we can expect Ethereum can correct around 20 to 25%. If it is 25%, we can expect the Ethereum can correct about 30 to 35%. So this is how it works. And let's see how it moves in the further area. And if we see in day, okay, this is how it looks actually. From this $100 during the COVID drops, and the price is moving up and up, and which is forming one trend line over here. This is a long trend line. So we can have it like this. So it's a long trend line. So in terms of correction, there are different possibilities out there. One is, main thing is we can expect, if we can expect from here, mainly around, this is around 30% drop. So if you are considering around 30% drop, and that is reasonable, because we have to test this particular trend line again. That is one of the important thing. We can touch this level. So if we consider, we can have some it would take around 2 to 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and during the December, or it can take around next month. So in terms of December to Jan, it can come and test this level also in terms of correction. If Bitcoin is correcting, and if we have a huge correction of 20 to 25% drop, we can expect the same correction in terms of Ethereum also. So when Ethereum is dropping and Ethereum is breaking this particular parabolic move, and what we can expect is, we can expect this level. This level is very much important level, that is $420 to $440. It can come up to this and it can test this level, and it can test this touch this trend line, and then it can move up further also. That is also possible, because you can see over here we have some upward movement, that is from $237, that is from $237 to $500. Then what happened is, after that we have dropped 38%. So we have dropped from $590 to $300. So we have dropped around 37%. Again, we are having this upward trend, this parabolic move, and now we are moving upwards. So if we consider the same 30% drop, we can confidently we can touch this level, then we can move upwards. So crucial level is $440, $400 to $440. Be aware in terms of correction. It's a huge important area in terms of Ethereum, and in terms of resistance, we have $800. Next, what we are going to see is, we are going to see XRP. So XRP is performing well, and it's looks like it's moving up and up. It's also forming a parabolic move, and you can see over here in terms of daily time frame, we have broken this particular resistance zone, that is $0.48, and we're having one more resistance zone, that is around this one. So if we see, we have one long wick, we have dropped a lot from this week, that is $0.8. The same thing we are now, we have touched the same point around $0.8. Yep, same thing we have touched now, and now you can see over here, if I'm making a horizontal line, okay, so we came up to this level and we suddenly dropped. You can see over here, so this is one of the important zone, that is $0.8 is one of the important resistance that has to be broke in terms of upward movement for XRP. And we have came up to this, that is $0.78, then we dropped significantly. Now let's see whether it is able to break this particular level in terms of daily time frame. And no price actions, because it's the movement is parabolic move. And so this parabola has to be considered. In 4-hour chart, we can expect, see, in 4-hour we touched this level and we dropped significantly. And in the previous case also we have done this when we are reaching $0.8. This is how it happens. It drops and we have a huge parabolic move, that is from $0.26 to $0.8. Then we dropped significantly to $0.56, and we have moved around this area, $0.56 for a long time, 0.5 to 0.4. So that is more important. Now also we are doing the same thing. We broken this level. We went parabolic from same point to $6. So $0.26, then we went up straight to $0.8, and we are getting rejection from $0.8. So if the history is repeating, we can expect the price can come up to $0.56, and in terms of correction also it can come to $0.56, and we will be staying around $0.5 to $0.6 for a quite period of time. Then we can expect some bullish movement out. Let's see how it goes in future, but what I'm thinking is this would be reasonable in terms of correction. So if Bitcoin is correcting, altcoins will also drop heavily. Bitcoin is dropping means altcoin also drops heavily. So in terms of this, I would expect minus 35% drop for XRP. So in terms of correction, we can expect this 0.5 range. We can trade around this $0.5 to $0.6 for quite period of time. That can also happen. But if it breaks above, we can expect the next resistance would be we can say $1. But it's quite, there is no much big resistance in terms of upward direction, but this $0.8 is very much important in terms of the upward direction. So this would be the resistance, and this should be this can be a support, and this can be act as an important support zone. So that is for XRP. And next what we are going to see is XRP we have saw, and next is Cardano. So Cardano is also one of the important project, and now it's also having a parabolic move. You can see in terms of daily 1 2 3 4 5 continuous green candles, and it's moving like it's not even parabola. If we can see in 4-hour, we can draw some parabola. Yep. So from here, if we draw over here, it looks like, yep, now it is it's a perfect parabola. And now you can see in terms of, first we can see in terms of daily time frame and the price movements, and we can see over here this particular regions can act as an important resistance zone. One is $0.37, and the other one which is nearer to this level is this one, $0.18. We have this drop. This particular zone has been acting as a support 1 2, and here it is acting as a resistance 3. Then now it is acting as a resistant also. Then we have broken this level. So in terms of support, we have $0.12. $0.12 will be a huge support for Cardano. And in terms of upward resistance, we have this level, that is $0.182.2. Around $0.19 would be an important resistance zone. And after breaking this, we have an important resistance zone would be around $0.36. So in terms of daily time frame, I'm saying. And if we see this one, and we broke this level and we touched this level, and now we are getting some rejections. But in terms of if we see in 4-hour, we can have a look on this. We had some rejections, but let's see whether we are going to break this one up or down. Whether we are going to break this resistance level and we are going to move upwards, or whether we are going to break this particular parabola and we can test this level, this particular support zone. Everything can happen. So everything looks like minus 30 to 30% drop in terms of correction. So if the Bitcoin is correcting, we can expect these significant drops that would make this particular resistance level as a support level, and from there we can expect a huge pump towards upward. So this would be if it happens, this would be an nice price action movements, because we can also draw Elliott waves. Lots of things will happen. So let's see how it behaves. So this is the important zone, resistance zone. We are at resistance zones. This is for Cardano, and next what we are going to see is from the top coins is Chainlink. So Chainlink, if we see the Chainlink, it is important. It haven't made any parabolic moves, but it can now go parabolic. If we see the chart, if we see the daily chart, we have been moving. We haven't saw any big movements in terms of Chainlink. We have saw big movements in Cardano. We have seen big movements in XRP, but we haven't saw any big movements in terms of Chainlink. So we have been trading around this level for a quite period of time, this channel, and finally we broke this channel up. And what I'm thinking is we can follow this parabola. I think so. If we draw from here, we have one and we have the second touch over here. If it breaks this particular level, that is $16.8, if we broke this level, and if we stay above this level, we can easily break this $20 level also. So what I am thinking is we can now this movement, the parabolic movement of Chainlink has started. It looks like that. So if we breaking this level, and if we are breaking this particular resistance level, we can go parabolic. And what I'm expecting is it could go like this. So if we are following this particular parabolic trend, we can easily break this level and we can go about $20, $25 to $30 also possible. So lots of things can happen. We can expect if it is moving like from this particular break, if it is moving for around 30% up or 50% up or around 40 to 40% up, we can be around $25. So $25 can be a reasonable price if we are following this same parabolic movement. So let's see how it goes. But if looking at the chart, now the Chainlink has started its parabolic move. This is how it looks, and this is how the chart looks. And in terms of support, we have $10 is one of the important support. So resistance is 16.94. If we break this, next we have $19.4, that is around $20. Then that is all-time high. Then we can go up further. So this is for the Chainlink, and this is for the Chainlink chart. So these are the things. These are the altcoins I have planned to cover in terms of technical analysis. So be aware. Anytime a correction is also possible, or also it can move up further also. So look at the charts and read the charts and see what it is saying. So that is more important. So now we can jump into the news. The first thing is Bitcoin hits the front page of the Wall Street Journal. So crypto is capturing the attention of the mainstream media with the front page of today's Wall Street Journal discussing Bitcoin 80% rally since the reclaiming 5-figure prices. So Wall Street Journal, it's an important journal, and they are putting Bitcoin news on the front page of this particular journal. And they have been discussing about the interest among these institutional investors. After rallying 80% in 2 months, Bitcoin is recapturing the media interest from the top end of town, with the Wall Street Journal discussing the cryptocurrencies adoption among the institutional investors on the front page of November 23rd issue. So they have been discussing about this main important institutional investors adoption towards cryptocurrencies. They have been discussing about that one. The report notes that Bitcoin has recently found some support from the Wall Street billionaires Paul Tudor Jones and Stanley Druckenmiller, alongside other public figures including sports radio hosts. So this is Wall Street millions are getting attention because of these two guys, that is Paul Tudor Jones and Stanley, and they are talking about these bitcoins and they are creating awareness among these Wall Street billionaires. So that has to be considered. This is important news for Bitcoin. That is, attention is more towards the institutional attention, and traditional market attention is coming to Bitcoin. And next, what we are going to see is regarding this news, and if we see with respect to particular news, one more thing about this is I have tweeted that crypto mass utility adoption coming next year. So you can see here that is from Unfolded, and this is the CEO of PayPal, and with an interview, saying towards in CNBC channel, what he is saying is PayPal CEO on Bitcoin, growing institutional acceptance. What he is saying is PayPal to allow cryptocurrencies to be a funding source for any transaction happening on all 28 millions of merchants. So this is a huge adoption. This is a huge utility adoption for cryptocurrencies, and you can see PayPal is allowing for the merchants, so they can use any type of cryptocurrencies in order to trade, or in order to do something, in order for this particular purchases, or any Shopify stores or any other things. They are integrating all the cryptocurrencies, and they are allowing for the merchants to do using these cryptocurrencies. So what is showing this is the paper currencies are going off, and the cryptocurrencies are coming in terms of mass adoption and in terms of merchant adoption also. So this is also one of the important news. The next year, the mass utility adoption is also there from PayPal. We know that there are lots of customers, there are lots of users, they are using PayPal. So this would be an important step for the cryptocurrencies. This would be an important adoption for cryptocurrencies. So this is how I want to share. And one more thing about the news is this one. ETH 2.0 confirmed for December 1 launch just hours before deadline. With just 9 hours remaining, the Ethereum's deposit contract met its threshold of 524,288 Ether, that is locking ETH 2.0's beacon chain genesis for December 1. So this is very much important. That is 524,288 ETH has been locked. So this is the threshold that is very much needed in order for the Ethereum 2.0 in order for the Ethereum 2.0 has to be launched, because this particular number is very much important in terms of Ethereum's network security. So if this is not achieved, if this particular amount is not locked in the smart contract, Ethereum 2.0, we can't launch the Ethereum 2.0 because it would affect the security of the network. So if this is not this particular threshold is not filled, it's not achieved, we would be delaying the Ethereum 2.0. But finally we have achieved this particular threshold, and you can see over here from it started around November during the start of this month, but this particular deposit of Ethereum is moving sideways for a quite long period of time. So what we would be expecting is we have been expecting a delay in Ethereum 2.0, but suddenly after November 21, that range, you can see the amount of ETH locked went exponentially. So you can see from here it went exponentially from 100k to around 500k. So finally we have achieved the target. That is the more important thing, and we are going to have Ethereum 2.0, that is beacon chain, on December 1, following the transfer of this from 16,384 validators into ETH deposit contract since it went live on November 4. So now there are 16,384 validators with this amount of ETH has been locked. And one more thing has to be considered in terms of Ethereum price, this one. So this much supply has been locked, circulating supply has been locked for Ethereum contract, and in future more number of Ethereum would be locked also. So this will tremendously increase the price of Ethereum also. And this is the thing, this is important news, and this is happy news for Ethereum and Ethereum community and Ethereum developers. And we can expect December 1 we can see Ethereum 2.0 beacon chain. So that is about the newses, and now we are going to see about that particular project that is going to be launched on going to be listed on November 13. They are going to release this one, and this is API3. So this project, it's mainly about it's similar to Oracle's. It's a data provider, but it is a little bit different compared to other oracles. So if we see, we have different oracles. We have Chainlink, we have Band Protocol, we have DOS Network, we have many other things. Lots of oracles are there. This is one of the oracle, but they are dealing this particular operation in a different way. We can see over here decentralized API for Web 3.0, create powerful decentralized application with API3. API3 is decentrally governed and quantifiable security data feeds. So anyone can provide data feeds. And the one more important thing compared to other things is this API3 is not acting as a middleman. So in terms of Chainlink, we have one middleman, that is the Chainlink, that is acting as a third party between this data provider and this particular blockchain. So the data provider will be providing data to this particular third party solution, that is Chainlink, then Chainlink will provide data to the blockchain. This is how it works. But in terms of API3, the data provider can directly provide data to blockchains through API. So API is not acting as a third party providers. You can see over here, connect smart contract to real world data. Similar to other things, you can connect real world data into different blockchains. Cardano is there. Different blockchains, you can also connect it to cross blockchains are also there. If we see the features, it is one of them is DAO governed, decentralized, trust minimized, and transparent governance. Next is data provider operated. This is more important. First party oracles instead of third party middleman. So this is what I said. And we have, for example, Chainlink. We have Chainlink is a third party middleman, and Chainlink will transfer data from the data provider and it will transfer it to blockchain. But in terms of here, the data provider will directly transfer it to the blockchain through this API. But here there is no third party middleman. So it's like a first party oracle instead of third party middleman, which would reduce the tremendous cost of paying to third party middleman. So this is more important, and this is a thing they are. This is the important thing. They are different from other oracle solutions. Quantifiably secure, user insured against data feed malfunction. So there is insurance also there. You can see users insured against data feed malfunctions are there. Cross platform real world data for any smart contract platform. So blockchains like Cardano, Ethereum, other blockchains are also there. And partners, if you see API3 partners, Kleros is there, and Emergo is there, the main one of the important partner behind Cardano. So one of the thing, Emergo is there. Solidity Ventures, Hashed. So lots of big partners are also there. And if we see about the important features, decentralized, secure, interoperable APIs or network of first party. This is more important. First party API provider operated oracles with decentralized governance. So first it is DAO governed, decentralized to the core. API3 data feeds are governed by an open DAO of stakeholders, industry experts, and project partners. This allows APIs to be operated with maximal transparency. So it's decentralized. And it is operating with maximal transparency, minimal recurred trust in centralized operators, and no centralized attack surfaces. API token holder can take direct part in governing the project by staking API3 tokens into the API3 insurance staking contract, which grants them shares in API3 DAO. So you can also stake the particular API3 tokens in the insurance staking contract, and we will the people who are staking that particular API3 tokens will be getting shares in the API3 decentralized autonomous organization. So they will be getting shares in this particular organization, and this particular insurance will be used for this for users if they lose any money, or if they lose if they get any malfunctions in data. First party oracles node operated by API providers without third party node operators. API3 data feeds are never exposed to data tampering and denial of service attacks by middleman. So there is no middleman. This enables them to reach higher cost efficiency while having fewer attack surfaces. Source level decentralization of DAPI is enabled by R node, full serverless Oracle node that can deploy to by any API provider for free and requires minimal day-to-day management. So it's enabled by an R node, which is a fully serverless Oracle node that also can be deployed by any provider for free and requires minimal day-to-day management. This is more important, and the main important thing is first-party oracles comparing to other oracles. Quantifiably secure, that is decentralized safety net. API3 provides DAPI user with the option of on-chain insurance. So there is insurance also there. Powered by API3 token and Kleros decentralized code. API3 insurance features gives DAPI users quantifiably safety net in the event of malfunction. Holds the API3 DAO directly responsible for the security of DAPI, and the incentivizes a security first governance approach for DAPIs and API3 project as a whole. So this insurance has been provided by this particular DAO, and Kleros code is also there. So that particular amount will be staked by the API token holders. That is how it works in terms of insurance, and this is connectable to any blockchain. So cross platform is also there. You can connect it to any blockchains, simply creating a bridge between API3 and that particular network. And in terms of this, you can the token holders will be staking for insurance in the insurance pool. That particular insurance amount will be taken and given to this particular users in terms of any malfunction. And also the users who are staking API3 tokens will be getting shares from decentralized autonomous organization, that is DAO. and that is more important. This is about the token, governance token of the API3. API3 is the native token of API3 project, and it gives its holders right to take part in the governance of API3 ecosystem through API3 DAO to generate shares in the API3 DAO. Token holders, so this is the important thing, to generate shares in the API3 DAO, token holders have to stake API3 tokens into the insurance pool, which also give them access to weekly staking rewards. So there are also weekly staking rewards also there, and you will be getting shares from API3 DAOs. This particular insurance pool, that amount will be used for this, used for the users. If they are getting any malfunction, this particular amount insurance will be used for used to pay the insurance for the particular users. So this is how it works, and you can see this is the tokenomics and token distribution. You can see over here the public token distribution event details start on November 20th 2 p.m. CET and ends on December 14th 2 p.m. CET, whenever the total allocation is claimed or whenever the token allocation is claimed. So November 30 it's starting and hosted on Mesa DEX decentralized exchanges. This much amount of API3 tokens will be available, and which is 20% of the total token supply. So this 20 million will be available for this particular token. Will be available for the sale, and the initial price will be $0.3 and the ceiling price will be $2. Proceeds and unsold tokens will go to API3 DAO. So this is that particular decentralized exchange, which is permissionless decentralized exchange built on Gnosis protocol. So it will be launched over here, and this is a bonding curve. You can see it will start with $0.3 and the price will increase for each total is 20 million tokens. So according to the token supplied, and the price will increase. So 2.5 million if it while reaching the 2.5 million dollar, that is while reaching 2.5 million tokens, whether it is consumed, if 2.5 million token is consumed, the price would be around $0.86, and if between 5 to 7.5 million dollars, the price would be $1.06. So if we enter into this project early as possible, we would be getting at $0.3, which would reasonably rise. The price would reasonably rise if we have once this amount of tokens has been claimed. So this is it's better to enter into this project during the start of the phase. Let's see how it goes. These are total allocations, token allocations: 25 million ecosystem fund, 10 million partners and contributors, founding team 30 million, 20 million public distribution, 10 million seed investors, and 5 million pre-seed investors. So this is how it works. And it's one of the important projects, and one of the important projects in terms of long term, compared to these oracles, Chainlinks. So we need oracles for data feeds in terms of any blockchains. So API3 is one of the important project in terms of long term, because it's providing the first party oracle solution. Let's see how it behaves and how the price goes and how the market of this particular project goes further. But it's one of the important project. Have a look on this, and it's same as Oracle, but it is little bit different because it's providing first party oracles. So in long term, it would be an important and great project in terms of crypto ecosystem. So that's all for this video. We have discussed a lot about these projects, and we have discussed about the particular newses and the important technical analysis. Let's see how these prices behave, how the market behaves in the coming Bitcoin bull cycle, and how whether we are going to face some corrections, then the price will move upwards. Let's see what happens in the future, and hope you would like this video. If you like this video, please smash the like button and also subscribe this channel to support this channel. I'll see you guys in another video of Crypto with Crypto Mac. Until then, signing off, Crypto Mac. See you guys.